we've had Impact Showdown be on hiatus. If you recall, I had said, hey, look, Impact Wrestling is ending their run on Spike TV. Well, as far as Impact Showdown goes, it's going to go on a little bit of hiatus as a result of what's going on with TNA until they can find a new home. And I said, hey, at some point, Impact Showdown will come back, but I won't be coming back as the host for the show. And it kind of shocked a few people as they didn't see that move coming and everything. And I've been getting emails and messages the past couple of months. When are you going to go back to doing the TNA reviews? When are you going to go back to covering TNA? And it's kind of like, well, are you checking out the podcast shows? Because we are bringing up TNA, you know, when it really matters, like when a couple of weeks have gone by and there's enough content to really comment on and everything. And to the point that there was this one guy, you guys will get a kick out of this. There was this one guy that I have found on YouTube, and I had liked how he handled himself when it came to his TNA reviews. Small fry guy. You wouldn't even recognize this guy who I'm talking about. And I'm not going to mention his name and all that because I don't want people to think I'm bashing him and all that, because this isn't a bashing session. I don't do that. God don't like ugly. I try to do my best not to operate that way. But there is this one guy that I came across, and what I can tell you is the guy's had his YouTube channel for a couple of years now. Notice I said a couple of years. To his credit, he has, like, if he's lucky, maybe almost 100 subscribers. Definitely nowhere near 110 subscribers. And so I find this guy in every single one of his videos, it has 2 views, 3 views, 4 views. If lucky, there might be 10 views. Wonder if maybe he's doing that to kind of make it look a little interesting. I don't know. Really none of my business. I don't really care. I'm just giving you guys the stats. Don't see any comments on his videos. So I said to myself, you know, this guy could use a little bit of work with his stuff. If I were to reach out to him, and if I were to maybe take him under my wing, fine tune him a little bit, he could definitely be a better on-air personality and all that, and maybe he can kind of captivate his audience more with what he's trying to do and everything. So I had an elaborate plan laid out. I was going to pitch to him, look, I want for you to come do Impact Showdown, be the new host. You're going to do the new Impact Showdown. You'll do the live stream. We'll, you know, let it be for our YouTube audience, and you know, that'll be the end of that. So I told him about how, you know, I checked out his content, and then I got like, I don't know if he meant no harm in his reply back, but basically he said, oh yeah, I kind of heard about you. I seen you on TV tracks, and I kind of checked out a little bit of your stuff after that. So you're like, okay, so there is no, oh yeah, your stuff is good, or I did give him a compliment. You know, when I initially responded to him, I gave him a compliment. So it's kind of like when somebody, the way I was raised, when somebody gives you a compliment, oh, hey, thank you. Thanks for the compliment. That was very nice of you. Well, hey, by the way, I like your, just, even if you got to fake it a little bit, if you got to wing it, do it, And he doesn't do that. So he just comes right back with the, yeah, I kind of saw you on TV tracks, and yeah, I kind of saw a little bit of your, so the first opener, it's not going well. And then he tells me how he's concerned about being able to continue to do what he's doing on his channel, continue to do his reviews and all this other stuff. And I'm kind of saying to myself, really, dude? I have over 10,000 subscribers, over 6 million views. My podcast since 2011 has been downloaded over 700,000 times. I've interviewed many guests over the years, big name people. If there's somebody that I'm interested in interviewing, 8 out of 10. Notice I didn't say 9 out of 10. 8 out of 10. Hell, I'll go a little lower than that. I'll say 7 out of 10. 7 times out of 10, I'm probably able to get them on the show. And you're concerned about the 3 to 4 views on each video that you upload. You have 100 subscribers, but you only get 3 to 4 views on your videos. And you want to try to draw some type of a guideline? You want to try to put some type of a stipulation in there? And it was kind of like, okay, you know what? Yeah, that's not gonna work. I'm just gonna go on ahead and just say, you know what? We've decided to go in a different direction. Yeah, cause I just didn't like the way it was going on. He just gave me the wrong, and I didn't have a problem with him continuing to do what he was doing on his channel, because it kind of seemed like he was doing wrestling and gaming, and it's kind of like, what exactly is your identity? What exactly are you trying to do? Furthermore, are you looking to create a brand? Are you looking to build your own business out of this? Are you looking to carve out your own identity among social media with these areas that you're covering? Or when it's all said and done, is this just some type of a hobby that you're doing to pass on the free time? What is it ultimately that you hope to accomplish with this stuff that you're uploading, that you're talking about? Are you just doing it because that's the trend, because you see other people doing it and you feel that that's what you should be doing as well? So in essence, you're not a leader, you're actually a follower. What exactly is your long-term goal? And this guy looked like he was probably in his 30s or whatever. And I don't know, I would have killed at the opportunity had somebody, with all the stats that I just laid out, I would have been ecstatic if somebody reached out to me and said, hey, I kind of see a little bit of potential in you. You just need a little bit of fine tuning. Would love it if, you would allow us to take you under our wing and, we can kind of, sharpen you even more, and to the point that, hey, when you're talking about the stuff that you're talking about on your respected channel, you're on your respected show, you're going to be able to connect with the fans a lot more, XYZ. Yeah, sign me up. Fuck yeah. Because I would be benefiting I would be benefiting from it more than they would in reaching out to me, because them reaching out to, they're actually doing me a huge favor. No strings attached. I can learn, as I can just pick this. It's not every day you get to pick people's brains, wealth of knowledge, I don't know, to each its own. But with regards to the whole TNA stuff, this is the only place where you can find it. And, shout out to our folks on YouTube. If you want to hear me talk about the TNA product, I'm only going to be talking about it at this point on our radio/podcast editions of the RCWR show.